Hello everyone, and welcome to the introduction to the new stocking Stamp and Stitch stamp set and dies. This is the second Stamp and Stitch bundle in the September release. We had the ornament Stamp and Stitch, and now we have the stocking Stamp and Stitch. So you can stamp your stocking. It's got fa la 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 all over it. You've got the cuff, the heel, the toe, joy, peace, Noel, warm wishes, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas. You have a variety of sentiments to mix and match with your stamp stocking. Now for the die set, you have just the plain old stocking die. That can die cut your stamped stocking, but then there's also a stitching detail that you can add to your stocking if you want to stitch it. There's a cuff die, and there's also a stitching for the cuff. There's a scalloped cuff, some holly, a little swirly whirly, a toe and a heel and a heart. And I've die cut these all to show you the variety of ways you can put them together. So here we have the stamped stocking. I feel like this video is a tongue twister. Stamped stocking stitch stamp set. Okay, and then here is one that I die cut just with that stocking die out of poppy cardstock. I added some holly, the swirly whirly detail in white, and then here is one that's been stitched. Okay, so you can add the stitching detail. Of course, you could customize this in a variety of colors to really get colorful. And then here's another simple one, just a green stocking. This one has that scalloped cuff border at the top. I added the heart and then the heel and the toe. Okay, I'm going to show you how to put this together. I have a piece of parsley solid color cardstock. Here is your stocking die. Here is the stitching detail die. Just going to center that in the stocking die, tape it down, and then run it through your die cutting machine. I take this off camera, and then here you have that stitching. You could leave it like that. It actually looks kind of cool with those little holes in it, but if you want to take some floss and stitch it up, feel free. Here's a cuff. I'm going to add that stitching detail on the inside of that cuff die as well, just centering that, holding it down with some temporary tape, run it through my die cutting machine, and now you have a stitching cuff die cut ready to go. You can put those two together, and they look cool with or without the stitching. Either way, you have options. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the stitching on the right, and then here's the non-stitching on the left. I created a couple of cards using these stockings, keeping very traditional here with the red and green. I embossed that Happy Holidays sentiment in white on a strip of black cardstock. And then for the second card, I stamped the stocking. I used the coordinating die to cut it out, popped it up on some of that fa la la pattern paper. I added a bow and greenery from the Christmas cloche die set. And that is the introduction to the stocking Stamp and Stitch stamp set and dies.